question must be yes, right? Of course, it's a nice weather, it's a nice pitch. Actually, we have been waiting for a long time for this. Well, frankly speaking, we have a good preparations both in Thailand and also in Kolkata. Unfortunately, we couldn't reach a target to win Grand Cup, but we got some important, what should I say, answers during this tournament as well. As we speak, we have a really good situation in our squad. We are actually practicing well, and as we speak, all players are available. We had some injuries, but they have been injured for a while. So, but as we speak, we can address that team.
Both Punjab FC and Kerala Blasters, one thing in common, both of them have, that is new coach for both the teams. You met in Durand Cup, but couldn't win over each other. So, what's your take on Punjab FC?
First of all, I know that all games in the ISL is competitive and it's hard games, right? And if I understood right, that they had a bad game against them last season here at home. The bad game here. It was an even game in the Durand Cup. We had a second game there and just a few days after the first game, we got back to recovery. We came out pretty poor in that game, but then we played the second half and we scored a goal, and I think we controlled that game pretty well, even if we absolutely can perform better. I think that coach is a good one, experienced coach, well prepared, but all competitive games have also teams that have coaches, and so for me this is normal, but of course we have to be humble at the same time, we strongly believe in our path and also our team. So it will be a hard game, but hopefully we can beat them.
Coach, you are famous for the 4-3-3-1 formation.
No, I'm famous to play lots of systems, but of course I can play 4-3-3 as well, and I can play 4-4-2 and 4-3-4-3 and 3-5-2, but this is a little bit like I'm a quite adjustable and adaptable coach, and that's my question, that's my answer before you're continuing with the question. So continue.
Yeah, so you said you are too much adaptive or so much adaptive. So what is your plan for our team? Yeah.
First of all, I think that we now have been working for one kind of formation or some kind of principle of play. Then, while the pre-season and also, like I said, the Durand Cup also gave me a lot of answers. And of course, it's one thing to facing teams in Thailand. It's one thing to facing a more like lower team, if I say this. And I mean, some of the games in Durand Cup we beat the opponents with 7-8 nils, right? And we will definitely change some small things, but it's really important for us to play energetic here at home. Obviously, like so far in my experience in India, it's just Durand Cup and maybe 50 people at the stand in Kolkata. Now it's a totally different ballgame, right? We will play at full stadium. Obviously, with more people here in the press conference than in the stand in Kolkata. So, I mean, that's a reality. So, we have to play energetic, but still at the same time, we know that the opponent will, of course, they will fight so hard, and it's a hard game for them here, and they will be super humble. So, if they can, probably they will sit back a little bit and wait for counters to play quite direct. That's my guess.
And any injury worries now, as of now?
That's what we do.
Kota, you are getting a new front in defense line. Last year you tried hard, but there are some weaknesses. There were some weaknesses in the defense line. So, what is your take on these years of this?
First of all, good afternoon everyone. Happy to be back again. And like last 2 months, as was said, we were working hard and defensively and offensively also. And defense line is not much changed. Like what we Milos, everyone is there. So Leo is Ivan is in the team, but he is injured. But he is also back. Probably is there. Nucha, Sai. So we are all working hard together. And for me, I think match by match. So our target is next match, clean sheet and 3 points.
All the best. Thank you.
Coach, you must have seen videos of Kerala Blasters last season. Comparing that team and this team, like what sort of difference do you see? Do you think this team is stronger? How do you assess the team this time, like compared to last year? From whatever you've seen.
It's a totally different thing to observe a game a team from a video. Then you know also that suddenly you are coaching them, you know, in daily basis. So obviously there's some new players, some players in, some players out. It's not normal. It's hard for me to compare. But so from that perspective, it's a hard question. The only thing I can tell you that I see some progression from the first camp day in Thailand. We have putting in the same effort and energy from day one. I counted actually that we had more than 65 real proper football sessions, and we had just one training session. I felt that when I stepped out of the training that this was not good training. So, and then what about in that day it was like we were practicing at daytime in a really poor pitch actually, and it was just once. But from a fitness standpoint, it was a good training session. But quality, the general feeling was bad in one training in more than 61 days. So I had a good feeling. Then the preparation is good. Then when we start to play the league games in 2 days, then we have to continue to develop this team while the league. So we absolutely must finish now, and we can just put up a team and play and win every single game. It will be a hard one, but we are starting now okay in good point, and then hopefully we can go down the road. So and then we have some new players. They need to adapt to the league. We need also more minutes. We need more minutes together. So they will be beneficial for the whole team when they are more used to this environment.
Hey Coach, so Kerala Blasters is a club that is well known for producing young talents to the mainframe of the Indian football. So they have been giving so much of game time to the young players also. So the squad is also well composed of wide varieties of players, like in terms of age, experience and everything. So how are we going to integrate that kind of varieties and to produce the best possible result for the club?
For me, it's super important that the club needs to develop young players. And I've been coaching team for a long time, and I also, of course, I have no playing career behind me, so I started in the academy and develop young players. So for me, so that's important for me. But for me, that I have to combine that the long term and short term thinking. And in a winning team, we need young, hungry players. We need experienced, hungry players. Still, it's really important. Like Britain, still hungry to achieve, still hungry to develop. And of course, also you need hungry foreigners. So it's like you need young talent, hungry, who wants to grow, you need experienced players with hunger and also foreigners with hunger. And you need coaches with hunger. And that's my philosophy.
There is multiple players available for a single position. Multiple players who has played at the highest level of Indian football. So there will be some kind of problem like these quality players will be benched for some time of period that could affect the fitness and this kind of things, game time, that kind of things. So is that a problem for you?
I mean, I have quite a positive view of life in general, and I'm not a negative guy. I can absolutely be really critical and negative sometimes, but just in a few moments. But I mean that for a coach, you need a good selection, you need alternatives. Then, you know, if some guys with experience will put on the bench, of course that's hard for them, but it's also hard for the young players who's like, if they're on the bench, they want to show. So for me, that's my job. I have been doing this for a long time, and it's my but it's always hard to put a guy who's like putting in maximum effort in the games. It means a lot, and then I put him on a game even if you're 30 or 70 or 18. So, but that's a big part of the job, and yeah, I'm ready to do that.
Hi, Prithan. So you are a well-experienced player in the Indian football football. You have played for multiple clubs. You have represented India internationally, and you have captained at the international level also. But the last season performance was not up to the mark, according to some critics that have been coming in from the media and fans and everything. So, what is your reply to that?
See, as a player, always this kind of things has happened. So my job is to focus on me and how I work hard and rectify my mistake. So like last season, I started the season, and then second of the season I am not playing much, but I still working hard. And now is a new season start, so I need to improve myself more and lead the team and win for this match. That's it.
Hi, coach. What is the most important or significant message you are giving to the players? One important message or an instruction?
Show, give 100% out there. So that's and also look like a winner. That's important to fight hard. I mean, that we can have so many things to talk about in a football team. It's a complex game, but work hard, run, be energetic. That's number one. Then of course I need quality, I need tactical awareness, blah blah blah. But to work hard and run and fight for the match, that's always number one for us.
Coach, Kochi normally attracts the biggest crowds for ISL games. So what do you hope for tomorrow? Begin with the bang with a big win, or do you think it's going to be a tight, close game?
Actually, like, don't play tomorrow, right? Tomorrow is just a training, but you're welcome anyway. I understand. I expect a tight game. Actually, you can always dream, right? And you score lots of goals, but I always expect a tight game. And so far, in my own experience from the Duran Cup, and I look at the result when I saw teams face each other. It was like okay, one goal, penalty, shootout in the quarterfinals, the semifinals, and the finals, right? So I mean, I expect a tight game, but hopefully also the number 12 would be the difference between winning and losing.
Coach, as you are aware, we have the biggest fanfare or fan base So, what's your message to the fans?